What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. It seems like just the other day we were doing a Phoenix Suns rebuild where Ryan Anderson was traded to the Suns, and we're doing another Suns rebuild because the news is seriously dead right now. I didn't want to just not do a video until 2K19, so I'm like, you know what, Goran Dragic to the Suns. That would be kind of interesting if the Suns were actually did trade for Goran Dragic, and I think it's a real possibility. So today we're going to be making a trade for Goran Dragic to the Phoenix Suns. So now, what would the Suns trade? It sounds like the Suns sounds like the Miami Heat just want a first-round pick. What the Suns could do is they could ship Miami's pick back to them for Goran Dragic. So we're gonna go ahead and do something like that. So let's see, Goran Dragic is here, 18 mil. So it looks like we can't just take Goran Dragic. We are, the Suns would acquire 18 mil allowed. So if a guy like that, maybe a nice throw-in, like maybe you could do something like, not Ryan Anderson. What about TJ Warren? Maybe the TJ, I mean, I think that might be a little overpaying TJ Warren. What about Tyson Chandler? A first round pick in Tyson Chandler. I mean, Tyson Chandler expires after the season. Goran Dragic, a first round pick in Tyson Chandler for Goran Dragic. I honestly think that's kind of a fair trade. Miami gets a first round pick, and then they can let some young guys step up to the plate and let Goran Dragic go play where a team that seems like they are very desperate to make the playoffs this year. So we're gonna do something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and make this trade go through, and it's been declined, but of course we have trade override on just for that trade. So now Goran Dragic is on the Suns. So now the Suns have the point guard that they want. So now that they have their point guard, now that they have the point guard that they want, now we can have a Goran Dragic back to the Phoenix Suns and a Goran Dragic Devin Booker backcourt. TJ Warren can go back to his natural position at the 3. And then let's see what the rotation is looking like. So Goran Dragic, Devin Booker, TJ Warren, Dragon Bender, DeAndre Ayton, Trevor Ariza, Josh Jackson, Rashawn Holmes, Troy Daniels, and Mikal Bridges. So I think this is what it would actually look like. So let's go with TJ Warren actually coming off the bench, just because I think he fits coming off the bench a little bit more. Ariza, let's go Warren. Let's go Dragon Bender. Ariza 27, and Josh Jackson, I would think reasonably would get about a little bit more minutes than that. So Josh Jackson 29, and then TJ Warren 28, something like that. So I think this would be the rotation if this were to happen. Last video I had Ryan Anderson starting, and they did really well, but I'm not sure if I can fit Ryan Anderson into this rotation unless we go let Dragon Bender just ride it out and not give him any minutes. I mean, Dragon Bender could also be included in that trade for Goran Dragic, but who knows? So I'm actually just gonna let Ryan Anderson not get any minutes because I like these guys getting makes. I actually kind of want to just do Mikal Bridges getting some minutes just because Troy Daniels. I'd rather see Mikal Bridges get some minutes. So Troy Daniels, yeah, we'll do that. So 9-man rotation. I like that. Goran Dragic, Devin Booker, Ariza, Josh Jackson, DeAndre Ayton, TJ Warren, Dragon Bender, Mikal Bridges, and Rashawn Holmes. So let's see how this team does with Goran Dragic down on the team. Devin Booker wants to make the playoffs, and it seems like the Phoenix Suns are trying to make that happen. So you can only be happy as a Suns fan. So let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, guys. You guys have no idea how excited I am for 2K19, though. My whole video format is going to change, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. As soon as that 2K19 drops, I think Saturday will probably be the first video, I think. Right, because 2K, it comes out on September 7th. I think that I can go get it at the midnight release on Friday, I believe, or maybe is that Thursday? I don't know, but I'm gonna get 2K. First video will be either Friday or Saturday. I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. At the end of the season, Devin Booker is on the All-NBA third team, but that's about it. Like, this season didn't go too well for us. 31 and 51. I even made a change mid-season. I decided to start Ryan Anderson just because the spacing I thought maybe just sucked, because we were starting off really bad, and then yeah, that was it. Nothing really changed. So really, honestly, as a GM of this team right now, we're just gonna make some moves this offseason, and I think we'll be fine. So the second season, we should very well make the playoffs. I'm not worried about that at all. So let's see who makes it to the finals at least. Though the Pacers do, interestingly enough. 2K usually hates the Pacers and the simulations, I've noticed, but today it's a little different. But as far as the league meetings, we can go ahead and just make this team even better this offseason. So I expect to have a nice pick. Not sure if I'm actually going to use it in this draft, though. We have the 5th pick, so the 5th pick actually could get us kind of far. So for the NBA draft, let's see what we got. So now going into this offseason, we have negative 55 million cap space at the moment. But that, of course, is because of Ariza's contract, Darrell Arthur. What else? We got Goran Dragic has a player option pending. So, I mean, right now, of course, Ariza is probably not going to be back for that much money. Dragan Bender, I probably won't be bringing him back either. D'Anthony Melton, you guys just all can go. Shaquille Harrison probably as well. Bender, I'm going to have to make a decision on you. But for now, under contract, we have Ryan Anderson under contract, TJ Warren under contract, and we have the 5th pick and 3 second-round picks. So, there is some interest there where I could potentially trade this 5th pick. So, what if TJ Warren and 5th pick? What would that get me potentially? Because the Suns are trying to win now. And if you couldn't tell, it's obvious. So, the other day, when I was doing this rebuild, I actually traded for Aaron Gordon. I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm actually going to go ahead and just not do that. So, we can get Ryan Anderson and Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond and get TJ Warren, Ryan Anderson out of here, which would be interesting. But saying we already kind of have DeAndre Ayton, I won't do that trade. So CJ McCollum and Yusuf Nurkic. So let's just go ahead and jump in the draft and just see what we can pick up. So for the 5th pick, I expect to get someone good. So let's go to the 5th pick and let's just see what's available, and then we'll make our decision from there. Zion Williamson or a guy like that being available is going to be nice for us. Let's see what we got. So for this 5th pick, we got Zion Williamson still on the board, which might be the move, honestly. Bull, Romero Langford. So Zion Williamson, trade the pick. So it's either Zion Williamson or trade the pick. So when I think about our small forward position, we already have, who did we play at the 3? TJ Warren was playing there. We had Ariza playing the 3 last year, and then Josh Jackson could potentially start. But I always like Josh Jackson to come off the bench just because the spacing isn't all the way there yet, at least on 2K. So right now we don't have an elite small forward if we really think about it. So TJ Warren is nice off the bench. CJ McCollum and getting Nasir Little. I actually think, let's just, what about the 5th pick just alone? No TJ Warren. Let's just see real quick. Kevin Love playing that 4 spot. Josh Jackson ended up playing the 4. Kevin Love, I actually kind of like this idea. Chetty Osman. Although Kevin Love's kind of up there in age and his contract is going to be paying him until he's 34. So I'm not sure how much I would like to do that. Conley, we got Josh Green, and we got Blake Griffin's contract as well. 30 years old. Going to pay him until he's 33. So we could either go Zion Williamson, Blake Griffin, or Kevin Love. So I like my 3 options. Those aren't bad options to have. But Kevin Love, Josh Jackson, Zion Williamson, and Goran Dragic I expect to be my point guard. So I kind of like this idea of grabbing Kevin Love just because we're trying to make the playoffs now. We really are. So I guess I'll go back to that trade. Let's go back to it, and let's pick up Kevin Love. Let's have him play the 4 spot and play. I actually don't want to do 2 first-round picks. So what if I gave you not Devin Booker? What if I gave you how about Ryan Anderson instead? Would you guys potentially take this? They want to give me Clarkson. No, I'm not gonna do that. What if I just gave you 2, like all my second rounders in this draft? They agree. So just like that, we did not give up a first round pick other than our 5th pick, and we get Kevin Love. So I'm just doing this based off how the Suns seem like they want to win now. So that's why I think this trade makes sense, because the Suns are really pushing the agenda to win now. And honestly, I think the Cavaliers should have taken Zion Williamson with that pick. They could have a duo of Colin Sexton and Zion Williamson. That would have been interesting, but whatever. So for the rookie signing, none. Shaquille Harrison, going to go ahead and decline him because he's not going to bring much value. Goran Dragic declines. Josh Jackson and Dragan Bender, we'll go ahead and accept them. In qualifying offers, none. And then for the cap holds, we will be bringing back Goran Dragic just because he is the title of the video. But you guys can go. So for the contracts, we have negative 13 million cap space. So no cap space at all. So, but this is what we got. We got Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, TJ Warren, Josh Jackson, Chetty Osman now, Kevin Love, Dragan Bender, DeAndre Ayton. So all we really need to bring back is Goran Dragic and maybe get a backup center. Well, let's go ahead and get Goran Dragic back. But if I'm the Suns, there's no way I'm giving Goran Dragic 5 years. I think that's a little wild. So let's give him like 20.50 over 2 years, something like that. Or 2-year, 3-year deal, team option, something like that. Something like that. A tradable. He's still a tradable contract if it comes down to it. So I like that trade a lot, or I like that contract a lot if he would accept it. And then we have what else could we get? Rashawn Holmes. You could always bring him back if you want to, so we can try that. So Rashawn Holmes does Goran Dragic actually accepts another offer. Wow, that's kind of sucks. So, let's not sign Richaun Holmes yet. Goran Dragic actually goes back to the Miami Heat. So this video did not go as planned whatsoever. Goran Dragic was still supposed to be on my team. Okay, that's kind of saddening. That kind of sucks. So I guess we got to renounce Goran Dragic now. We have 10 million cash base. And yeah, so I mean, Goran Dragic was kind of the title of the video. So I mean, I might have to bring him back, unfortunately, because I'm not just gonna have him the title of the video and then he's gone. So let me see if I can bring him back. I probably will. Let's just see if he ends up like fully resigning with the Heat. If so, then he will be back on the team. No, unfortunately, because he is there he is. He's back. Let's go ahead and just bring him back. So let's go. Like I said, 21 mil, maybe 2-year, 3-year team option. I think that contract would be good for the Suns. He's still not accepting yet, but he will accept. And just like that, we get Goran Dragic back, which is exactly what we wanted. So no need to stop the video. So Goran Dragic, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, TJ Warren, Josh Jackson, Kevin Love, Dragan Bender, and DeAndre Ayton. So I like this team a lot. I think it's gonna look good. So I think our rotation is set. So let's see if Kevin Love adding to the roster. Let's see if that's gonna make any improvements on this team. I believe it should. I think we should be a playoff team, and I think we should be making Devin Booker one happy player to be part of the Phoenix Suns. So let's go ahead and somewhere to the end of the next year. Guys, I'm not sure if it's going to be my last 2K18 rebuild. I said that about the last one, but this one could very well be. It just depends on how well the rumors are going. If the rumors are still there, then I'll keep doing these rebuilds. But I mean, if they're not, then I'm so excited for 2K19. You guys have no idea. I'm so excited just to feel like my YouTube channel is it's definitely a tough time right now because there's really hardly any news. So that's why I'm just so excited for 2K19, and then like everything's gonna be popping again. It's gonna be so fun. Like, I'm just super excited. So for the rotation, let's see what we're gonna got for rotation. But yeah, my title or my format of my videos I think are gonna change, so I like that a lot too. Goran Dragic, Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, Kevin Love, DeAndre Ayton, TJ Warren, Mikal Bridges, Dragan Bender, Sean Livingston, Mike Muscala. Let's just do a 9-man rotation. And I'm okay with Sean Livingston being my backup. That's fine with me. And yeah, so we'll roll with that. So Sean Livingston is going to bring a nice veteran presence off the bench. So let's see if this team can succeed and make the playoffs. I believe it should be able to. Goran Dragic back on the Suns with Kevin Love now. So let's see if this was a good move or not. All right, guys, I finally got a good simulation by 2K. I think a 44-38 record is very fair for the Suns team. Back in the playoffs in a tough Western Conference, making Devin Booker happy. So I think this video is a success. It would be a good way to end my 2K18 career and then move on to my NBA 2K19 career. So let's see if we can definitely see how this these awards went. All NBA second team, no. Devin Booker makes All NBA third team. All defensive first team, no. And that's about it. All rookie. We didn't have any rookies. We traded our pick. So 44-38, 6 in the Western Conference. So don't expect to make it very far in the playoffs, but at least we got there, right? 24 points for Devin Booker, 22.5 for DeAndre Ayton, and Kevin Love had 19. So not bad. Goran Dragic at 14.5 and 8 assists. TJ Warren 12, Mikal Bridges 11, Josh Jackson 11 as well. So I think this team meshed pretty well together. So not a lot of complaints. Let's see if we can just beat the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round, which I think in real life, the Suns would definitely have a chance. So hopefully 2K can give us a little bit of a chance here. We're down 3-1. At least we won game 1. How about could we win this one as well and then force like a 6-game series? I think that's something the Suns could do potentially. So let's see if we can do it. It doesn't look like we're going to be... Oh, wait. We come back towards the end. And just like that, we are actually going to force a game 6. So 29 points for Kevin Love. 29 and 16 from DeAndre Ayton. So a monster game from DeAndre Ayton. And Devin Booker had 19. So can we force a game 7 on our home floor? Then back to Minnesota. So let's see if we can do it. I might even get a jump in from me if necessary. They're 40 points in the first quarter, 40 points in the second quarter. That's a wrap. 40 points in the fourth quarter. Wow. Definitely a great game. Kevin Love had 33. Devin Booker had 27 and 10. So Kevin Love looks like he does not want to go home. Facing his former team that traded him away for Andrew Wiggins. So definitely a maybe a revenge series maybe right here. So let's see if we can beat Minnesota Timberwolves in game 7. It's a decently close game. 80-95, 90-99, 95 to 101, 99 to 103, 102 to 105. You know what, guys? Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's have some fun. Let's see if we can force our way into the second round. All right, guys. So we're in the game. Let's see if we can force a game or not game 7. Oh, Toyota Stitch misses right there. So that's awesome. We have Devin Booker out here, so I'm liking that. So D-Book, I'm going to go to you. You're our #1 guy here. So let's see. Let's just go for the points right here, actually. Kevin Love, wide open, and he makes it. So 104 to 105. I keep saying I want to force a game 7, but I realize we are in game 7. So let's see if we can force our way on to the second round. Definitely a very close game. All we need is defense right here, and we'll be able to do it. Wiggins, step back, and that did not work out. Devin Booker, let's win this game, all right? Let's win this game. So 16 seconds left. DeAndre Ayton pick and roll. How about that? Can we throw a lob up to DeAndre Ayton like Shaq and Kobe back in the day in 2000? Okay, that was definitely a fail. And wow. Okay. I'm not Shaq and Kobe. I definitely should not have done that. I tried to, yeah, it just didn't work out at all. So I probably should have just went with a layup by Devin Booker, but whatever. So let's see if we can play some defense. It's all right. We're still in the position to where even if we foul them and they make both their free throws, we can still tie the game. So let's see if we can just steal the ball on the inbound. I mean, that would be so cool if we could do that. And we do. Okay. Devin Booker. Oh my gosh, get a shot off. That's a terrible shot. And just like that, I just choked. I definitely just choked. Wow. Okay, that's one way to end this series. I just choked really badly right there, guys. So comment down below, choke artist. Just do it, because that was definitely a choke by me. Yeah, definitely just choked there. Anyways, thank you guys. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.